Creating the world of Matilda, it happened very slowly, really, over a long period of workshops, discussions, sitting down with the director and designer in a room, talking about what it might be. When Rob, the designer, starts working, he starts working in three-dimensional models and sketches sometimes. So the earliest meetings are really very abstract sometimes, just about the whole world and ideas.
I spent maybe 2 months trying to make what I now know would have been the wrong idea work. And I thought early on that the design would be school desks, just school desks. So all the floor would be desks and they'd open up and things would pop out and there'd be desks in the air. But I couldn't get any colour into it because once I changed the colour to try and make it feel like a playful space, once you change the colour of a school desk, it sort of lost its potency as a school desk all of a sudden, and that didn't seem right, so I couldn't squeeze colour into the world of school desks. So then I tried blackboards, and the thing about blackboards is they're black, so I couldn't really get colour into there except around the frame. And then I just landed on this alphabet tiles and blocks, and that seemed to be something that could keep its own identity and carry colour with it.
That seemed like a big, yes. And when he found that, that's then fed into every other area of design in a way, and his tiled approach, we even take over into the lighting sometimes in making defined floor areas, creating rooms with light, creating pathways. All of that thinking kind of came from his tile breakthrough.
So this is Trunchbull, and it seems to be the costume that a lot of people are interested in. And there is a photograph that exists of a friend of Roald Dahl's who doesn't look dissimilar to this. I mean, maybe not quite so fierce and without a child and being swung around, but nonetheless it was a living, breathing person who wore a smock quite like this and coarse socks. So, Mr. and Mrs. Wormwood, we're just trying to get across with the costumes how horrific it must be for Matilda, who buries herself in books and words and proper stories, that she's surrounded by these sort of garish vulgarians. And that for a designer gives me sort of tremendous license to really ramp up the colours and get exaggerated silhouettes going.
The most exciting part is always having the audience in. And because it took us a long time to the on-stage rehearsals, it was 4 or 5 weeks or something, and everyone's just so desperate to have an audience, because that's why you do it, is for them. And when they turn up and like it, it's the most rewarding thing.
I think what's pleased everybody and is just endlessly satisfying is that adults and children enjoy the experience as much as each other, with or without each other actually. Lots of adults turn up on their own, not bringing their kids, and that's something that you hope for but you're never sure you're going to get, and that must mean that somewhere in amongst the sort of the puzzle that we've all tried to do, we've got a few things right.